tenacious, thorough, kind, personable. And she knows her real estate. She knows what she needs to have done to complete that sale correctly. So whether you're a difficult person, a stressed person, or just floating through, I think she gets it. And she doesn't take things so personal.
I looked just online randomly for about a year, and I lived in Nashville, Tennessee, and I knew I wanted to move back to California. So that's a scary experience because you're long distance. You can't just pound the pavement. You really need to have an advocate. And I wasn't really sure how to go about doing that.
And we were telling them about it, and they said, you need to meet Diana Benson. She was our realtor. So we said, well, okay. So we gave her a call. And we were pretty much done interviewing realtors, and we were just going to try to decide what to do. And so we called her, and she came over, and we were immediately impressed with, well, for one thing, I think our main concern was, as we were talking to these other realtors, is, well, how are you going to sell our house? Because our house was in the country, on a cul-de-sac, kind of in the boonies.
She has, I don't think it's something you can learn. I think you either have it or you don't. She had a way of making me feel very calm in a very stressful situation. So she also was very straightforward with me, so I never felt like she was trying to sell me something. I felt more like she was working with me collaboratively to find a home. It was a very different vibe than I expected, and it really helped me a lot.
She was our seller, and she helped us buy the place we're in now. But Diana was totally there, and I think she gets people.
Yeah, well, she is good.
And the house wasn't right. It looked good online, but it wasn't right in person. So my husband was really discouraged, and Diana kind of grabbed the bull by the horns, and she said to me, what do you want to see?
At a dead end, and we thought, well, how's anybody even going to find our place or see our place? Who's going to drive by, and how are they going to, So she was very big into marketing, and we did ask her that, and that was her main thing, was marketing. And the other realtors weren't all that, they really didn't give us that many ideas on what they were going to do. They just wanted to list our house.
And actually her little portal that lists homes, it's pretty funny because my husband likes to think he can get online and find all these homes, and I'll remind him, this is a while back. Diana sent us an email on that home.
She's no nonsense. She's friendly. She's, I just had a lot of confidence in her. I really did. It really doesn't. I mean, you have to get the people out there. You do. Marketing is the number one thing. And I think Diana has the cutting edge there.
Things that came up because our buyer did not have an agent. He chose not to use one. And it was really hard to determine if he really knew what he was doing, if he didn't know what he was doing, if he was returning calls. So there was actually, kind of some stressful times where we didn't know if he was going to follow through, if he was, serious about what he wanted to do and had the means to do it. And Diana actually was there for the whole thing. I mean, I could call her anytime, text her anytime. I'm sure we were all stressed, some more than others at different times. I know my husband, working in Bakersfield and being very into making things just so with stress, I think Diana rocked and rolled with, a lot of difficult situations with the buyer, with what we were going through.
She even had a realtor call her, she told me, and asked her how she did it so quickly. So it isn't like she abandoned everybody else, but I really felt like she really put me first, and she really knows what she's talking about. Diana is very personable, and I know she had other listings, and she probably made them feel the same way, to put me first. I really felt like she put me first.